friends, this is next lecture on game theory. In this lecture we will cover the graphical method for solution of the payoff matrix. Okay, so the first method for solving of 2 into n or m into 2 type of payoff matrix is the subgame methods. Now in this method we will solve the t into n and m into payoff matrix using the graphical method. Okay, graphical method will be followed by the arithmetic method if required. Okay, so we will solve the simple numerical in which all the steps which has to be utilized for graphical method will be explained. Okay, so this is the question: find optimal strategies and value of game of the given payoff matrix using graphical method followed by the arithmetic method. Okay, so in this question you will see that player A can perform two strategies and player B can use 5 strategies. So this is a 2 into n type of problem. In a previous lecture we have used m into 2 types of payoff matrix. So what we have to do for solving 2 into n or m into 2 type of payoff matrix, we have to reduce the given payoff matrix into 2 by 2 matrix. So what will we have to do? We can use either the subgame method or the graphical method. So in this topic our aim is to discuss the graphical method, so we will use that also. Okay, so we have to reduce this matrix to 2 by 2 matrix. So now what we have to do initially, first of all we will consider the player A. If use the strategy A1, the probability is P. Okay, so we can also say that like that the probability of using of strategy A1 by player A is P. So ultimately what will be happening, the probability of using of strategy A2 by player A will become 1 minus P. Okay, so these are the two probabilities of for the two different strategies to be used by player A. Now as we have to reduce the these 5 columns to 2 columns, then we will use this method and then will generate a graph. Okay, so these are the 5 different strategies to be used by B1, B2, B3, B4, and now we will find the expected payoff matrix. How can we find the expected payoff matrix? See here, now this is strategy B1. Okay, multiplied this P, this is called as expected payoff matrix for B. Okay, so multiply this 4 with P, 4P plus 2 into 1 minus P, plus 2 into 1 minus P. So this is the expected payoff matrix for strategy B1. Now if you will solve this, you will find this 2P plus 2. Similarly for strategy B2, the expected payoff matrix is 2P multiplied by 2 into P plus 7 into 1 minus P, means 2P plus 7 into 1 minus P, and if you will solve this equation, the answer will be minus 5P plus 7. Similarly for strategy 3, multiply 1 with this P and add 8, a multiplication of 8 and 1 minus P. So 1 into P plus 8 into 1 minus P, plus 8 into 1 minus P, and if you will solve this will be minus 7P plus 8. Similarly 7P plus 1 minus 1 into 1 minus P, and after solution you will be getting 6P plus 1. Similarly for last strategy 3 and 5, multiply 3 by P and add this to 5 into 1 minus P, 5 into 1 minus P, and the answer will be minus 2P plus 5. Okay, now if you will put the value of P as 0, means A1 strategy is not used by player A, then the value becomes 2 into 0 plus 2, means 2. Similarly if you will put 0 here, minus 5 into 0 plus 7, this is equal to 7. Similarly 8, 1 and 5. Now if the probability is of using strategy A1 is 1, then the value of B1, B2, B3 and B4 will be this. Okay, so let us try to put the value as 1 for P. 2 into 1, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. If value 1 here again for P, minus 5 into 1 minus 5 plus 7, that is equal to 2. Minus 7P plus 8 means minus 7 plus 8 1, and similarly 7 and 3. Okay, so these are the the expected payoff matrix. These are the probability of utilization of B1 if P is 0 and if the value is 4 if P1 is 4. Similarly, we have calculated the values for different strategies for P1. Now we have to plot these values on the graph. Okay, so let us draw a line. Let us draw two parallel lines. First, and this is the second line which is parallel to P1. On one line we are showing P is equal to 0 and on another line we are showing the probability is 1. Okay. Now we have to mark up to the maximum value in any of the two columns. Okay, and we have to make the scales of both the lines equal. Okay, suppose this is 1 centimeter, then you have to make this also as 1 centimeter, means scaling on both the lines must have to be equal. Okay, now we have to plot these 2 points, or we have to join these 2 points. Okay, 2 and 4. Similarly 7 and 2, 8 and 1. Okay, so let us start with joining 2 with 4. Okay, so this 2 is on P equal to 0 lines. Okay, this is P equal to 0 lines and the value is 2, and then we have to add this to the 4 which is lying on the P is equal to 1 line. This is the P is equal to 1 line and this is 4, so we have to join 2 with the 4. Similarly, we have to join P7 with the 2. 7 is on P0 and 2 is on P1. On P0 7, this is point, and on P is equal to 1, this is 2. This is 2, so we will join this. Okay, 7 is been joined with 2, then 8 with 1. This is 8. This is 1. So we are joining 8 with 1. Then 1 with 7, 1 is on P is equal to 0 and 7 is on P is equal to 1, so 1 with 7. Then the last one is 5 on P is equal to 0 and 3 on P is equal to 1. 5 on P is equal to 0 and 3 on P is equal to 1. So 5 has to be joined with 3. Okay, now after joining all these lines, you have to check whether the player A is having 2 strategies or the player B is having 2 strategies. In this case, you will see that the player has only 2 strategies. Okay, player A has only 2 strategies. So what now we have to do? We have to choose the maximum. Okay, as A always try to maximize its minimum gains. Okay, so now you will see that this is the minimum value region and this is the maximum value region. So you know that in maximum principle you have to select the maximum value in the minimum value region. So this is the minimum value region and we have to select the maximum value. Now if you will see that this is the outer boundary for minimum value region. Okay, this is the minimum value region. Okay, this is minimum value region. Now the maximum value in this minimum region is this is the maximum point. Okay, now you will see that this maximum point is lying on line 8 1 and this is the line 2 4. Okay, this is lying on this line. So this point lies on which value? You will see that 1 8, this is the first line 1 8 and the second one is 4 2. This is 4 2 line. Okay, this is 4 2 line. So this point lies on the intersection of 2 strategies, that is B1 and B3. So here also you will see that this is 2 4 and this is 8 1 and these 2 values are for strategies B1 and B3. So from the player B's point of view, only strategies B1 and B3s are important. Okay, so he will not try to use B2, B4 and B5. Then please notice one thing, one important thing here, that if the instead of player A you have 2 you have been given that player B is having two strategies only, then you have to use the minimax principle. In minimax principle, what you have to do, you have to choose this maximum value region and then you have to find the minimum value. So the selection of two appropriate strategies will depend on the point that whether player A has to perform two strategies or whether B has to perform two strategies. If A has to perform two strategies, use the minimum region and then select the maximum value, and if player A has to play the two strategies, then choose the maximum value region and then select the minimum values for selection of appropriate strategies. Okay, now as we have selected the two strategies from different strategies of B, B1 and B3, now we can reduce this entire matrix to 2 by 2 matrix. Now as we have seen that the strategies B2, B4 and B3 are not too much of importance for player B, so we have to eliminate them, and after eliminating B2, B4 and B5, the new 2 by 2 pair of matrix is this. Then player B will use only two strategies B1 and B3, and the player already has two strategies A1 and A2. Okay, as asked earlier, as per the requirement of the question, we have to solve this question using arithmetic method followed by the graphical method. Okay, so we will not consider the saddle point technique here. We will directly use the arithmetic or oddment method to find the optimal strategies and the value of the. So for solving this problem using arithmetic method, first of all we have to find the oddments for the rows and the columns. So as you know, the oddment can be found using the formula by subtracting the minimum value from the maximum value and writing the value in front of the another row. So here the maximum value is 4, minimum value is 1, so subtract 1 from 4 and it comes out to be 3, and write the 3 in front of the another row. Similarly, subtract 2 from 8, that will come out to be 6 and it has to be written here. Now again for the columns, subtract 2 from 4 and it comes out to be 2 and write the 2 here. Similarly, subtract 1 from 8 and it comes out to be 8 minus 1 equal to 7 and write here. Okay, now we can find the probabilities. Okay, so probability of playing strategy A1 by player A, it comes out to be oddment divided by sum of oddments. Okay, this is 6 by 9 or 2 by 3. Similarly, probability of playing of strategy A2 by player A is 3 by sum of oddments. This is 3 by 9 and 1 by 3. Okay, also this is 9. Check, sum of these two is 9, these two is 9, so our oddments are correct. Similarly, the probability of playing of B1 strategy by B is equal to oddment upon sum of oddment, 7 upon 2 plus 7, that is 7 by 9, and probability of playing strategy B3 by player B is 2 upon sum of oddments 2 plus 7, that is 2 by 9. Now the value of game, as you know, it can be found by using multiplication of this 4 with 6 plus the multiplication of 2 with 3 divided by the sum of oddments, 6 plus 3, and it comes out to be 24 plus 6, 30 by 9. Okay, and if you will divide this comes out to be 10 by 3, or the value of game is 3.33, and the optimal strategies which will be used by player A and B, and the probabilities of utilization of different strategies by player A and B will be P of A, means A will use the strategies with first strategy, probability of use of strategy first is 2 by 3, and for second, as it has only two strategies, so only two values. Similarly, probabilities of utilization of different strategies by B, they are, he will use first strategy and the probability is 7 by 9. We will not use strategy B, but we will use strategy third. Okay, so the probability is 2 by 9. Also it will not B4 and B5. So these are the probabilities and these are the value of the games.